The confidence level in software tools is a critical element of any ISO 26262 compliant software development process. But what's the difference between the tool confidence levels defined in the standards and the ones that we choose? Hi, my name is Jason Tobias. I'm pleased to have my colleague Markus Gross here from Berlin, Germany, joining me here in Detroit to discuss this topic.
Yeah, thanks Jason. And to start, we can say there are three tool confidence levels: TCL1, TCL2, and TCL3. And the standard also defines a process to find out which TCL we need. And we have a detailed overview of this process in a blog article, which we will link in the comments.
All right then, Markus. Well, let's start with the first one. What does TCL, Tool Confidence Level 1, really mean?
Yeah, TCL1, simple TCL1 means don't trust this tool. So a tool can either be TCL1 because its output is not relevant from a safety perspective, or because the tool output is checked during subsequent phases in the development process.
Well, then why do people sometimes say that TCL1 is the highest tool confidence level?
I think there might be some misunderstanding coming from a certain standard in the standard which says we can have TCL1 if we have high confidence that a tool malfunction will either be prevented or detected in the development process.
So we have a high confidence that a tool malfunction will be prevented or detected. So therefore, we don't need confidence in the tool, right?
Right, because high confidence in a tool can only come from a tool qualification, which we have to perform if we are at TCL2 or TCL3.
Exactly. So what's the best TCL? Should we recommend that all tools have TCL3 for maximum confidence?
That's clearly not needed, and I think we can look at this question in particular from an efficiency perspective. So performing a tool qualification means effort upfront before we start the project to qualify the tool. And avoiding tool qualification leads to effort during the project because you have to check the output of the tool.
Do you have an example?
Well, if you work in a model-based process and you take the code generator, for example, we could say make the code generator TCL3 because we don't want to check the code, and then you have to qualify the code generator and you don't have to look at the code, you don't have to test at the generated code. But the tool qualification of a code generator is often not done because it's very complicated, very time-consuming, and it always also leads to a lot of limitations when you use the code generator in your production process.
So typically, a much more efficient approach is to not qualify the code generator, make it TCL1, and then verify its output, which means do a back-to-back test as recommended by the ISO, which can be highly automated in a CI/CD environment like Jenkins.
Yes, so in this particular example, the avoidance of tool qualification seems to be the more efficient approach. But the question is, in this context, you would want to trust your test tool, which performs the back-to-back test, so the test tool should be qualified, right?
Right. So to summarize, there is no best TCL. Sometimes it could be more efficient to qualify the tool up front. And sometimes it's more efficient to avoid tool qualification altogether and install some sort of error detection mechanism in the project.
Exactly. So thanks, Jason. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and follow us on LinkedIn or YouTube for more videos.